To start with, let me shortly explain the four main business areas of Eintracht.
Sure. Yeah.
So one, you already mentioned on the B2C side, on the fan side, it's our app, our platform that created, which has the interface via our app, Eintracht. So this is one area which I will concentrate on in the following. So this is a very important business area, the B2C part. On the B2B part, we have a strong focus on Internet of Things. We founded now a digital hub called Arena of IoT, where we have, and this is, for example, I should also explain that, we actually are a tech company. We have own software developers, backend developers, front-end developers on the software side. We have own IoT, Internet of Things experts. We have own data analysts. We have own esports experts. And so we, in this part that I am allowed to represent, we are not a football club. We are a tech company, which is owned by a football club. So in the Arena of IoT part, we bring in our IoT Internet of Things expert together with technology companies, technology experts from all over the world to experiment, to elaborate on Internet of Things models in our stadium, like smart energy, smart facility management projects. It's related to intelligent visitor flow control, what we're doing. So it's really experimenting on the B2B side on technology, which if it works in our stadium, these technology partners can implement that on airports, on train stations, on commercial centers. So this is really hardcore B2B Internet of Things projects that we are doing in this business area. The third business area, besides B2C, platform and app, B2B, Arena of IoT, the third pillar is esports. We are one of the most successful esports clubs in Germany from a football perspective. We have, of course, we do FIFA. I mean, this is very
makes total sense.
But for us, the most important thing is in League of Legends. So after Schalke, which was like the front runner here in Germany with the LSC Sport, for example, they had and just recently sold, we are number 2 in League of Legends. We have our own esports academy. More than 100 young kids are getting trained in League of Legends and FIFA here in Frankfurt, and they form our teams. So this is a strong focus of EintrachtTech, and then we have our tech and startup corporations. So in 2017, we were the 3rd club in Europe to have an own startup program after Barcelona and Arsenal. We had our sports tech accelerator program, where we brought 15, or from our perspective, the 15 most interesting sports tech startups to Frankfurt to do a boot camp with them, an accelerator program with them, and of course, everything with the objective to get very close and very early to innovations. So this are the business areas that we're focusing on. And you mentioned it, Eintracht, the app and the platform that we created is a core pillar of that. So if you want to be successful on a digital side and to create new business revenues, of course, you have to be very digital and very innovative on the fan side. Where we realized years ago that, and this accounts probably for more or less all of the clubs worldwide, that if you are not only sports clubs, but also companies, if you are like working for 100 years in your specific industries, of course, different silos are created by the time. And in the case of a sports team, it's at some point of time, you got a ticketing system. At some point of time, you got an e-commerce store. At some point of time, you got an app. At some point of time, you got like a membership administration tool or whatever. So it was like all a mess. And we realized that with this base and foundation, it's not possible to build data-driven business models. So, of course, we had a look on the market and see, well, if there are specific applications and software solutions that we could use. And we realized that for our ideas that we had, everything was too standardized and not really like fitting. So what we did was, basically, we killed everything, killed all the systems that we had and created everything new by ourselves. So as I said, we have own software developers. We created our own ticketing system. We developed our own e-commerce store. We developed our own app, everything done by ourselves. We created our own single sign-on. So the whole software that we are using is developed by EintrachtTech. And this, of course, gives us a really huge flexibility and allows us really data-driven business models, because everything is running through our systems and everything is coming down to one database, to one really big data lake that we can analyze and work with. So in the first step, we focused, of course, to digitalize any kind of essential customer and fan point of contact. The app, the ticketing system, the e-commerce store. These were the first things that we created and newly brought to the market via our app, Mein Aquila.
Right.
Second step that we did was we took over stadium operations. So right now, Eintracht Frankfurt is not only a football team, and it's not only a team that operates his own stadium. Our stadium is the biggest concert venue in Germany. So therefore, Eintracht Frankfurt is also responsible for now this summer, the Coldplay, Ed Sheeran, whatever concerts that are taking place in our arena.
Right.
And this is very interesting because this is a total different target group that we are now working. It's not the fans anymore. It's also the Coldplay, Ed Sheeran fans.
Right.
And what we did was, in a second step, to link the app to our stadium. Of course, you can buy tickets to football matches via our app, but now you can also buy tickets to concerts. Right. You can connect with the Wi-Fi of the stadium via our app. By next summer, in the third quarter of this year, we are going to introduce in-seat delivery, which we you can order food and drinks to your seats. We developed together with Deutsche Bank and MasterCard our own mobile digital payment solution, where you can buy with your app now, with our app in our stadium. And this is the most important step. The third one, which we started, is to create a relevance for everyone's daily life here in the region. What does that mean? Of course, we know that the Eintracht fans have a life besides football, unfortunately, right? So they have to work, they consume other content, they have to buy things. And of course, they have their Eintracht life. And what we know was, and we're taking advantage of that, is that the Eintracht app is definitely one of the 3-4 apps that every one of our fans uses every day. Right. So why don't we use that reach and this emotional attachment to our app to integrate more services? So we created, and this is was very important with the flexibility that I mentioned, like with a standardized solution, it's not possible like that. We created a very standardized solution, a very standardized marketplace where we now connect our partners with. That means that we are selling energy tariffs. We are selling now insurances. We are we integrated the logistics company, so you can see like a real-time view on where your parcel is that you ordered via Eintracht Frankfurt. As I said, you can pay with that. We have integrated content related to politics, things that are going on in the region. So we created a small hub for everyone's daily life. We are still at the beginning with that, integrating more and more partners. But the idea is leaving this traditional field of sponsoring, where you have like a boring banner in your app and you click on that and you're coming to a specific company website. We are fully integrating them like a small Amazon marketplace. We're integrating partners and selling their products. And this is the business model. Of course, we earn with every product that we sell, like Amazon does it, with a specific provision. And now with this approach, we are creating totally new revenue streams that